Let's talk a little bit about Kamala Harris. She went down to Guatemala. Now she's in Mexico. And guess what's happening? This is why I think the media does such a poor job of covering many stories. They're distracted easily. Many media members are not particularly smart. I give credit to Lester Holt, who pressed Kamala Harris and said, hey, you haven't been to the border yet. And she said, well, I haven't been to Europe either, which is a ridiculous answer from her, a non sequitur indeed. But Kamala Harris went to Guatemala and went to Mexico. And do you know what she said? Almost the identical things that Donald Trump said. And have you noticed, regardless of what you think of politics, have you noticed how the border crisis has kind of vanished as a story? How all the unaccompanied minors, remember when AOC was showing up and everybody tried to argue that the Trump administration had built cages and all these things? Ever notice how that story has almost completely disappeared? And that Kamala Harris now is saying, and so is to some degree Joe Biden, the exact same thing that Donald Trump was saying when he was president, which is we got to secure the border. Remember, Trump used to say we want a wall with a big, nice gate so we can have legal immigration going on. And one of the reasons why I think the media has become, in many ways, propaganda sources is because they don't call balls and strikes anymore. They don't just look at the evidence and try to treat everybody the exact same. Because if you did, if you're concerned about what's being said at the border, then you should be treating Kamala Harris the same way that you treated Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Because they're basically saying the exact same thing. And to me, this is a fundamental failure of the media overall.